looked upon as something strange.
Yeah. But this is not that case, Mom. Like, it's not...
Okay. I'm not saying that is the case. I'm not saying...
I know. It's just like, it's like, I don't know. I get what you're saying. It's just weird, you know? Like, that's just, like, weird because I don't think of him like that.
You never thought of him like that?
No.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like, yeah, he's a nice guy. Sure, he's cute, but, like...
Yeah.
We just, like, get along really well as friends. I don't, like, that's not, like... That's so weird. I don't want to... Like, that's weird. That's...
Are you telling me that would have never occurred to you, that you would have felt anything different for this guy?
Oh, well, of course. I mean, but, like, yeah, but then I, like, realized, I'm like, wait, that just, like, wouldn't... like, I don't have that feeling, you know?
Well, I don't know what you're feeling. Sorry, you're not exactly, you know, telling me much. I mean, you have told me about some guys that you had, you know, like... been like, oh, he's kind of cute, and him, and then you're like, oh, they're so childish, and oh my God, and you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, but like, I don't know, I never thought of him like that. That's weird. You know, like,
as you would, really? Huh?
I mean, sure, it was like, oh, like, cute guy, but then it was like,
yeah,
wait.
You used to talk about Alex.
Yeah, because he's like, because it was like, oh, cute guy at the bike shop, but then I actually started being friends with him, and it's like, oh, cool, we're friends, you know? It's like how I'm friends with, like, Albert and stuff, and, like, other, like, all my other guy friends. Like, we're friends. Like, I don't know.
Well, friendship can sometimes lead to other things.
Yeah, I guess. That's true, though, and I kind of actually prefer couples. Like, I hate it when people just jump right into relationships, you know? And, like, I love it when you can tell, like, after a few months, like, someone has gone from, like, meeting someone, becoming friends, and then genuinely liking the person for who they are, and then, like, starting to have feelings for them, you know? Like, over time, that's how when I feel like relationships actually work, you know?
Yeah, because you know each other.
Exactly.
You see each other in...
And, like, I just totally think it's, like, just obnoxious high school relationships, because that's always what happens is people just jump right into things and are like, oh, yeah, he's so cute and perfect, blah, blah, like, oh, my God, you don't even know this guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm just like...
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't even know this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Thank you. But, like, that, I mean, I don't know. I haven't come to that point where I, like, felt that way about him. I don't know. That's never really crossed my mind. Like, well, sure it has, but then, like, it's never, like, actually, like, once you think about it, that it's like, oh, wait, now I actually might like him. Like, oh, yeah. Like, it was more of, like, wait, no, I just don't. You know?
Well, maybe it's also because that you... Want some of these?
No thanks. I don't like veggie chips.
Well, it could also be like, you know, I remember you said once, you know, and I said, well, how old is Alex, you know? And you said like, oh, I think he's like 21 or so. And I'm like, oh, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, he's not like 18 or 19, he's actually 21.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about, you know, my own kind of hang-ups on that kind of an issue. Like, well, really, you know, what is the issue I have? Would I rather have, you know, okay, listen, I think it's pretty obvious. A guy who's interested in a girl, whether he's 16 years old and wants to, you know, get into somebody's pants, or he's 21 or wants to, the drive can be just as big. Now, is a 16-year-old better because he's 16, the same age as my daughter? Or he's actually more mature and would probably take care of my daughter a lot better and make her feel better.
That's so, like, that's such a funny way to think about things, and I think parents, like, don't get to that, like, usually don't go that, like, far into thinking about it like that, you know? Because, like, and a lot of people just get so hung up on the, like, he's so much older, his intentions are so much worse. But it's like, wait, once you
No.
become a teenager,
Totally.
your intentions are pretty much the same as they are when they're older, except you're just like a lot less experienced. You have a lot less like actual knowledge of the world, and you don't know what you're doing, so you have a lot greater chance of messing things up. Like, at least people have some experience, you know? Like, I don't know.
This is what I'm
I think
saying.
it would be cool to have a like giant crush on Alex, but I mean, I just don't. You know, like I would. It's like the thing with Jonathan Gibbs. I had no idea why I had a crush on him, but I did, but I couldn't explain it, and I was like, why do I even like him? But like this is more like, oh, like friend crush.
But I think that you know though why you like Alex.
Yeah.
But because who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
but it's like
no.
the thing is, I really enjoy being friends with him so much. Like it's really fun. Like I don't know. I wouldn't want to even like go beyond thinking of him like that. That's like just kind of, I don't know.
Destroying maybe your friendship.
I mean, like I would hope not, but I just don't even think that like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that would ever
Well, you know
happen.
what? I'm just.
Nor would like I would ever like expect you to be like, not a big deal. You know, like that's so weird. This
No,
is
but what I'm saying
so
is this
funny.
one. You know what, we were talking, I was talking to somebody about statutory rape, and I said, isn't it 16?
That law is so sad. That law is so sad. I've read articles
And I
in like
read-
magazines about people being so madly in love at 17 and 18 and the person's parents being complete assholes, and you get like, I don't even know. It's terrible. What were you saying? Sorry.
So anyway, what I was saying was the daughter told me, and she goes, well, Amy, it's actually 18
Yeah.
in this country.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? So, now, anyway.
But I don't know, like it's the parents that if anything have a problem with it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like if you were like and I was into Alex and like you were like, well, I guess this isn't so bad, like then I don't think that law would be a problem, but I don't think that's the case right now. I mean, it's not. Like
No, I see exactly what you mean.
yeah, you know?
What I'm saying
It's like
is
usually
this.
the people's parents that are being so completely blind to like how people feel and are like, I'm gonna go to the police.
You know,
like it's so sad to like. I would be like, I'm gonna run away if you do this. Like, I'm never gonna talk to you again because it's like it's really sad when you can actually like see two people madly in love and then their parents are just being total jerks and selfish about it. I guess, but I don't think you and Dad aren't the type of people to do that.
No, I mean, the thing is, I was young too.
Yeah.
I remember, the first guy I met, and he was a lot older than I was, and I, when looking back at it now.
But it's like, didn't you get along with older like guys and girls your age? Sure, because they're like kind of the same maturity,
Well,
but like in the guy zone, they're like older guys are at like a better maturity level for teenage girls.
Well, I mean, look at like I said, I mean, before that, the guys that I had met, they were really nothing that I really cared much for until I met what later became a husband. We were boyfriend, girlfriend for like 6 years.
Yeah.
But so, like I told you, he was 6 years older than me.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
So
honestly, unless it's like a bajillion years, I really don't.
So
Even then, I mean, but I like those situations when you can tell that like a girl is like getting on an old guy for his money because he's gonna die. Like then that's obviously like fucked up. You know, it's terrible. Like that's obviously like you can completely see through the reasons behind that. But like a few year difference, like what is the problem so much that this country has with that? And I understand that the law is to protect against young people like in bad situations where they're like being abused by someone like older with more authority and stuff.
yeah, well,
but
that's a whole different story. But what I'm saying is this: when I think about your first experience, okay, would I rather have you have your first experience with a 16-year-old boy who's a little drunk and doesn't know what he's doing than with a guy who knows what he's doing and actually cares about what he's doing.
Yeah.
The question is really quite...
It's the answer is very yeah, exactly. Seriously.
And so this is why I think when it really comes down to it, we have a lot of hang-ups, you know, on age and things like that. And now obviously the thing is, why would a guy, this is you, Lily, oh, they're both of you. Why would a guy really that's 21 have any different needs, so to speak,
Yeah.
than a guy that's 16?
Yeah.
Not really.
No.
I mean, some people would maybe call it taking advantage of. Well, that's up.
And like seriously, that just like is so situational. Like it totally depends on the thing that you're talking about, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and there's some things where it's like you see two people together and it's like you couldn't tell if the girl was 17 and the guy was 24. Like how are you supposed to know? Like, and if you like, I don't get it, you know? Like what? That's why the teenage years, I feel, for a lot of people are just so complicated because there's so many like social boundaries and restrictions for people. Like especially like with this whole thing that we're talking about, like age, especially with guys, you know, because it's hard for girls to get by in today's world with like the immaturity that's going on in high school. Like you come to my school and I look at the seniors and I'm like, holy